Brother Walker, that it's really difficult when persons are simply cut off. Speak to that.
Well, yeah, I mean, when people are cut off from, the families cut off from the resources that's necessary to help them make the transition. You know, a lot of times, and I've always said it over and over on the shows that we've done in the past, over the years, Dr. Haney, that in most cases, and pretty much all cases, that you follow the individual from the crime scene through the court system all the way to the gate or the fence or the wall of the prison system, and then from there, you know, the interest in that individual has diminished, it's dropped off, and nobody goes beyond the fence, nobody goes beyond the wall to see what's really taking place with that individual that committed this crime. You know, is this person still the same individual? Have they changed? Is there anything different about this individual? Is there something there that you can reach and grab a hold to help pull this individual up to a place where God intended that person to be when he created him in the first place? So, you know, and that's one of the big issues that we have, is that society is so quick to write people off and just throw people in the trash. And you know, my thing is this, and I tell the guys, I go out to Riverbend Prison the 4th Sunday in every month, and I've been doing it since October of 1999. And it's a very rewarding experience for me, because I get to see these guys, you know, and I get to talk to them. I get the experience of their wisdom and their knowledge and their understanding. And then not only that, Dr. Haney, I get to partner with people that see the same thing that I see, that has the same drive, the same tenacity, the same desire, the same hope. See, sometimes we got to hope for people that may feel like there is no hope until they get to the point where they can hope for themselves. And see, when you see people like Miss Jackson, man, she's in the trenches. You know, people looking for places. You know, what's a worthwhile? Yeah, I'm campaigning for you. What's a worthwhile, you know, organization to put your finances into that you know going to make a difference? Because whether you understand it or not, crime impacts everybody, and just because it hadn't hit your neighborhood, your community today, doesn't mean it won't show up there tonight. You know, and you should embrace people like Miss Jackson, who's really in the trenches, really trying to make a difference. I mean, sitting up, probably waking up in the middle of the night with these different ideas and programs in her mind that she's immediately putting on paper, and not only talking about it, Dr. Haney, but actually, she's making it happen. She's doing it, man, you know. So, I mean, these are the kind of people that I like to partner with and try to get involved with, because I know that she's doing what she says she's doing, and she needs that support, you know, because...
Okay, one final statement. We've got about 1 minute and 45 seconds here, Ms. Jackson. You mentioned the fact that you were able to regain your suffrage your suffrage rights, your rights to vote. Say something in reference to that to people who might be looking on, who have found problems, and make some statements in reference to the last.
We do help you restore your voting rights, and what we do is we go through the process to see if you can get your voting rights restored. Majority of the people that can't get their voting rights restored, we'll go along and we'll talk to them about that. But if they can get their voting rights restored, we take them through that whole process, and we hold your hand until you get those voting rights.
And that's a very, very important move. That means something to a person who has been incarcerated, comes out and now can vote and be a citizen, and etc. That means that has quite a bit of meaning.
Because you were stripping when you became a felon. You're not a citizen anymore.
And so just having citizenship rights back is much more than those of us who have never lost that right really don't understand until it happens. Yes,
they don't. You don't have a voice.
I appreciate that. And a final statement, Mr. Summers, over the last 30 seconds we have.
Well, I just really appreciate coming on your show. I appreciate Pastor Walker as my mentor. I appreciate Ms. Jackson as hug, and I also appreciate the TDOC, the Genesis program, that allowing people from prison to go on work release to mingle out in the world, and I really appreciate that as well.
And you think that that's a very, very positive, work release is a very, very positive experience for those who wish to
become... That's the best thing that's going right now.
That's the best thing that's going right now. Well, I appreciate that. And of course, let me thank the three of you for being with us today, and let me also encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you, and good morning.